Buying a home is one of the biggest financial decisions of your life. But what if I told you that the price tag on the listing isn't the full story? Many first-time buyers get caught off guard by unexpected costs that add up to thousands of dollars. And if you're not prepared, these hidden expenses could stretch your budget thin, or worse, delay your home purchase altogether. In today's video, I'm breaking down the hidden costs of buying a home so you're not blindsided when it comes to that time to sign on the dotted line. By the end of this video, you'll learn exactly what to expect, how much to budget, and how to avoid costly mistakes. Hey there, I'm Matt Sloan, a realtor here in the GTA. I know I have to ask in order to grow my channel, so if you wouldn't mind, please take 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button. It would really mean a lot. And if you do like this video, give it a thumbs up. All right, let's start with one of the biggest surprises for home buyers: closing costs. These are the fees you'll have to pay on top of your down payment when finalizing the purchase of your home. They typically range from 1.5% to 4% on the higher end of the purchase price. So if you're buying a $600,000 home, you could be paying an extra $9,000 to $24,000 in closing costs alone. Here's a quick breakdown of what's included in the closing costs. Land transfer tax is a big one. In most provinces, you'll pay a tax based on the home's purchase price. If you're in Toronto, for example, you'll actually be paying both provincial and municipal land transfer tax. First-time buyers may qualify for a rebate, so you definitely want to look into that, as it could be a big savings at closing time. Legal fees. You'll need a real estate lawyer to handle all the paperwork and title transfer. Expect to pay $1,500 to $3,000 for this, depending on how many transactions are involved, and some lawyers could also have a tiered rate system depending on the purchase price. Title insurance protects you from ownership disputes or title fraud, usually around $300 to $500. Your lawyer should also be taking care of this and will typically add it to your statement when you're viewing that final bill with your lawyer. Home appraisal fee. If required by your lender, this costs around $300 to $600. Some lenders may cover this cost, so while you want to make sure to budget for it, there is also usually an opportunity to ask your mortgage advisor if the lender will cover the appraisal costs. So be sure to ask. Mortgage default insurance. If you're putting less than 20% down, this is mandatory insurance. It can add thousands of dollars to your mortgage. This will typically be added to your mortgage payment each month. Something you definitely want to be aware of and confirm with your mortgage advisor. Adjustments. Depending on when you take possession of your home, you might owe property tax or utility adjustments to the seller, which can add another few hundred to a few thousands of dollars to your closing costs. One extra tip: some lenders will allow you to roll the closing costs into your mortgage, but keep in mind that just means you're paying interest on those costs over time. If possible, try to save separately for closing costs so you're not adding more to your loan balance. So while this next one isn't foolproof, it is something you definitely want to consider. Imagine this: you just bought your dream home, but a few months later, you realize the roof is leaking, the foundation has cracks, and the electrical wiring is outdated. Now you're looking at tens of thousands of dollars in unexpected repairs after just spending your savings, if not all, on your down payment and moving costs. This is why a home inspection is one of the smartest investments you can make before buying a home. A professional home inspection typically costs between $400 to $700, depending on the size and age of the home. Now, of course, a home inspection can't always be a magic 8-ball and tell you when or if things mentioned earlier will actually happen. But the inspector will definitely be able to give you a full summary of your home with the age of the big ticket items and allow you to prepare that some of these items may need attention sooner than expected. A good home inspector will check for things like roof condition. A new roof can cost anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000. Foundation issues, cracks, or water damage could mean serious structural problems costing $10,000 or more to fix. Electrical system. Outdated wiring can be a fire hazard and cost $3,000 to $8,000 to upgrade. Plumbing issues. Leaky pipes, water pressure problems, or old plumbing can result in major repair costs. HVAC system. A failing furnace or AC can cost between $5,000 and $10,000 to replace. The next thing is that once you own a home, the expenses don't stop at your mortgage payment. One of the biggest ongoing costs you'll face is property taxes. Property taxes vary by location, but they're typically between 0.5% and 2.5% of your home's assessed value per year. For example, if your home is valued at $700,000, you could be paying anywhere from $3,500 to $17,000 annually. Now, it's likely your property taxes will fall somewhere in between those numbers, but it's something that you don't want to forget about. So make sure before making that purchase, you become aware of what the property taxes are for the city you are purchasing your home in. Many buyers forget that property tax rates can change. If your city reassesses home values and your property's assessed value increases, your tax bill might go up. This is why it's a good idea to plan ahead and have some cushion in your budget for possible increases. Moving costs, the expense no one thinks about. You finally get the keys to your new home. Exciting, right? But before you pop that champagne, let's talk about something that often gets overlooked. Depending on how far you're moving and how much stuff you have, hiring professional movers can cost anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000. And if you're moving long distance, it could even be higher. Here are some additional costs people forget about. Packing supplies, boxes, tape, bubble wrap, and moving blankets can add up to $200 to $500. All right, next up, cleaning fees. Always advise to leave your previous property in great condition for people moving in next, and deep cleaning could cost anywhere between $200 to $800. You also got storage fees. If your new home isn't ready yet, storage units could range from $100 to $500 per month. A pro tip, decluttering before you move can help cut costs. The less you have, the smaller the moving truck and you'll need, and the faster the movers can finish the job. Consider selling or donating things you no longer need before packing up. Plus, if you're selling the property, decluttering beforehand will definitely help with the sale. All right, now you've officially moved in, but now comes another cost many buyers forget about: furnishing and decorating your new home. From essential furniture like couches, dining sets, and beds, to appliances, curtains, and decor, these costs can quickly add up. On average, new homeowners spend $5,000 to $15,000 furnishing their space, depending on the size and style preferences. One way to save: prioritize must-have items first, then gradually add decor and additional furniture over time. Also consider waiting to purchase items that are listed during its off-season, or waiting until Black Friday or Boxing Day deals at the end of the year. Or there's always secondhand stores, online marketplaces, and clearance sales to keep costs down if you wish. So there you have it, the hidden costs of buying a home that every buyer needs to know. Drop a comment below on which cost surprised you the most. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.